Biloxi firefighters are investigating a fire that broke out this morning on Rayner Street. WXXV's Everett Gagne Jr. was in Biloxi and has the very latest details for you.
Yes, firefighters were in action early Thursday morning, but thankfully they were able to get things under control. Firefighters were called to the home shortly after 4 a.m. and found it fully engulfed in flames. Officials said that crews were able to extinguish the blaze quickly, though. 2 people were displaced from the duplex, but no residents or firefighters were injured. Biloxi Fire Chief Nick Geyser was able to talk about the early morning fire and also give some fire safety tips during Fire Prevention Month.
A little bit after 4 a.m. this morning, we had a call for a house fire on the 200 block of Rayner Street. When our crews arrived, they found heavy black smoke coming from the structure. It was an older house that had been split up into what we call a duplex, or 2 apartments, and luckily the one side of it that was not actually on fire, it had heavy smoke and some issues like that, but was not actually on fire, but that resident was actually out. The other side that was actively on fire, those 2 residents were out of the structure, and we were able to knock down the fire real quick. It did actually flash before we were able to make entry, meaning that it had been on fire for a little while before we arrived. But luckily, all of our crews were safe after extinguishment, and in fact, we've still got crews on scene trying to determine cause. October is Fire Prevention Month, so we always stress that the city of Biloxi and the fire department have a year-round program where we will come and install free smoke detectors in any home. But of course, we put emphasis in October to really bring it to the forefront of everybody's thinking. So we're happy to come out. As long as you own the home, give us a call. We'll come out, put up the smoke detectors. Our guys know exactly where to put them. You sign a little waiver, call 435-6200, and they'll take some basic information, how many bedrooms, how many people reside in the structure, that sort of thing. And then they'll schedule a good time for us to come out and meet you at the home to allow us in. And the install usually takes, unless it's a huge home, maybe 30 minutes or less. And we can also make some suggestions on how to fire safe your home. Extinguishers in the kitchen where most of the cooking's done. You've got the new fire blankets for, like, say, your grease fires. They come in handy. Don't grill on a deck. Maybe don't smoke in bed. Those sort of things are always, tips that we try to provide at that time. From what I understand, the crews did phenomenal. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Fire was extinguished as quick as possible. And then we just stress that if you see something, please give us a call immediately. At least get us on, even if you're going to try to extinguish with an extinguisher of your own. Go ahead and call us. We don't mind coming out. It doesn't cost you anything. But get us moving that way. You can always call back and say, hey, the fire's out, or we'll stop and make sure that it didn't get into a wall or get under the house or get into the attic.
A reminder to make sure you are practicing good fire safety habits out there in South Mississippi. Reporting for where you live here in Biloxi, I'm Everett Gagne Jr., WXXV News 25.